everyone, which in this case is Morgan. Hi, Morgan. Welcome in. I literally am just starting, so you're good. No worries. And now your name actually fits there, so we're good. And as far as I can tell, it was already fitting on... Wrong button. It was already fitting on this view, so we're good. Speaking of which, I should move over to this side and get my hard hat on. And also, I totally forgot to set up the burp. 1 second. Should be about right. Burb. Oh, right. I need to re-rotate. That's good enough, yeah. Okay, and toggle that off for now. Alright, now with all that said and done, let's get back to work here. Which, for the most part, I have a list of the things I want to do. I just need to go get some of the things. Namely, I need to grab some quartz crystal. Which apparently we don't have any. It's all pushing through, so never mind, we'll use what's in storage. And we need singularity cells. Which are going to be near the end, if I remember correctly. Well, that thing is still really loud. Okay. Perfect. 50 singularity cells. Oh, I need to delete this. This doesn't need to be hovering here. There we go. I'll need to take care of this later at some point. But that's a problem for later. First, let's go ahead and get these 2 checklist items done. In the MAM research. Oh, not bonk it. Need to turn the game audio up for this. First, the alien power matrix.
Alien power matrix recipe unlocked. These disposable synthetic mimic artifacts increase power augmenter output by further stabilizing the Summersloop's connection to its energy harvesting location.
You grow shrines and engrave silent organs incompatible with the tapestry.
It is a beginning, far from an ending, a step in between.
Harmony.
And now the synthetic power shards.
Research completed. Synthetic power shard recipe unlocked. Exchanging regular exercise and filtered fresh air with automation is just the kind of progress Fixit likes to see.
Drop off these parts real quick, except the concrete. Okay. And that's all we need from the game audio, so we can turn that off. And let's go. So, first up on the main checklist is Fixonium power. And that is to make sure that we don't end up with too much plutonium waste. So we're going to need to set up a new power station. So let's start by making sure that we can actually start producing the power cells. And power levels should be fine. Okay, our maximum consumption does go above our maximum production, or our capacity. However, we're about to increase that. So we'll be alright. Just get past all of this. Oh, did it bug again? Nope. Okay, it's just that radioactive. Okay. And this was making the AI expansion server. However, that requires superposition oscillators. Okay. Before we continue that, actually, let me see how many we have. If we have 106, which we do, then yeah, it is done for now. Alright. So yeah, that can stay turned off. We have everything on that for phase 5. Next, I can check the nuclear pasta while we're over here. Which it looks like we haven't gotten a lot. It looks like it's being used for something here. This guy. Which is making the singularity cells. Okay, let me check about those singularity cells. To see if we even need more of them. Yes, they're used for the ballistic warp drive. We're gonna need about 1,000 of them, it looks like. So let me check how many we have first. Oh, I went too far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's 1,500. Or, yeah, that's 1,500 already. Okay, so yeah, we have more than enough singularity cells, so we can go ahead and pause that production. And take that nuclear pasta back. There. And we'll throw it in later. So next is the Fixonium power. Which this is our main issue here, the plutonium waste. And this is making plutonium fuel rods, which are going and coming back. Okay. Fixonium is our next step. Okay, Fixonium is going to use singularity cells. We'll still be okay for now. So we can keep that turned off. But we do need a particle accelerator now. And I don't think there's enough room for one here. Yeah, no. Ow. My back. I don't know why I just ran a little spasm, but we're good. If I lift everything up, we should be okay, though. How big are they again? Also, sorry if you can hear, there's some yard work being done outside. Give ourselves a little more room. Okay. So we need a particle accelerator. Okay, it doesn't like the positioning because it's interfering. Okay. That's fine. Don't worry, I'm not getting rid of you, buddy. Just the ground around you. It looks like just one should be enough. Yeah, looks like we'll be good. I'm realizing I should probably just... Ooh. Yeah. There we go. That definitely makes things a bit easier. There we go. Particle accelerator. About there. Okay. So we have the particle accelerator itself, which stays orange for Fixonium. Now, for the parts that we need... We're going to need plutonium waste and singularity cells. Singularity cells are back there, so we'll have to route them forward. That's not a problem. But that does mean that... There we go. That should be about there. And that one should go that way. God damn it. 1 second. No. Oh, wait. No, no, no. That's right. That needs to go lower. There we go. Alright. Let me check on the previous ones, which way is the way that goes down. I'd rather keep it consistent. Left side, okay. Actually, let's remove that for now. We can just do this. Alright. And I think that's purple. Yes, okay. Make sure the belt matches. And the radioactive material gets its own. I mean, I guess since this is still radioactive stuff, I can just leave it at that. For the nuclear. Okay, won't need that. May as well just Right, I forgot. There's a power limit. Alright, specifically there's a limit that I have to be in power range. Let me check something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here we go. Here's where the next level should start. And then there's a gap of, what, 2? Yeah. 1, 2, and then there. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hi, Paleo. Welcome in. Hopefully you're doing well. Alright, so let me take one more look here at how I did it. It's 1 to the right from the middle. Okay. And then pushed right up against it. Got it. Yeah, that should be about it. That's left for school things, so kiddos watching Magic School Bus. Hey, nice. Sounds good. Oh, that lines up perfectly. That's amazing. Alright. Now that that's done... Well, make sure to let him know I say hello, of course. Alright. Put that down. And... let's see, 6. Yeah, this way. And this is going to be stage 11. May as well just put it right... Actually, wait, no, that's right. I was going 1 over on purpose. Because I have a pole here. Stage 11. And there's no connections at the moment, that's fine. There we go. That's hooked up. Yep, this is stage 10, that's stage 11. which means that I have flying power here now. Good. 20 Celsius yesterday? Oof. I don't remember exactly how much that translates to. I think it's around the same what we got up here. Also, I'm realizing my radiation filters are running out like crazy. Let me go grab some more. There we go. Now that'll last me a good bit. Celsius right now. It's raining really hard. Under flood warning this evening. Oh, yikes. I mean, honestly, if it didn't bug him that much, good for him. Gonna need that. 68F. Okay. Yeah, no, we're at 80 Fahrenheit here, so closer to like 25 to 30, I think. Okay. So before I continue, I need to make sure that this is actually hooked up properly. Because we still need the piped material. For Fixonium, we still need dark matter residue. What's in here? Dark matter residue. Okay. Ah, and perfect. I'm already piping it forward for something else. Awesome. So let me start by running this pipe down, and then I can figure everything else out. This is going to be 6. Yeah, about there should do it. That's right on the line. Right there. Why does that look crooked? It shouldn't be crooked. Why does it look crooked? It's not crooked. It's just messing with me. Yeah, it's definitely not all the way over there. Oh, that is Ollie, if you haven't seen him yet. He's a cockatiel who just landed in our backyard like almost a year ago now. And he's just hanging out. Exclamation point bird will bring up or hide his little bird cam. Okay, so this is going right on the line. Then just pop that right there. Right there. There we go. We have dark matter residue. That's not what I meant to do. And then this is going to make Fixonium. So a lot of the time he can just be quiet. I don't know why he's facing the wall right now. He likes to kind of echo at himself. But I wouldn't worry too much about it. Okay, so let's see. 1 plutonium waste, 10 per minute. Okay, I need to figure out what my rates are here. So we're making 0.25 rods per minute. Let me head back over to our production here. Or usage, I should say. And we're using about 0.25. We're using 0.24. And we're making 1.25 times 2, so 2.5 per minute. Okay, so as long as we make sure that we're not using more than using no less than 2.5 per minute, then we're okay. Which currently we're at 10, so we can slow that down to 25%. There we go. That'll slow down how much dark matter residue we need by a significant amount, so we'll be good there. Okay. So that was the first step. Next, after the Fixonium, is the Fixonium fuel rod, which requires a quantum encoder. Okay. And that's going to require some excited photonic matter. Okay. Quantum encoder. Let's see. Oh, that's one of these big boys. Oh, that's going to be a problem. Yeah, we're running out of space here. In Brazil, a very large grumpy macaw named Rico. Oh, yikes. There's teen bronze mannequins and red wax bills and big community cage. Valid. Nice. Okay. And you are making Fixonium fuel rods. The Fixonium is going to be making its way in, and I still need to route everything else in. I'll need to take that and route it back over here. Just for the matter of keeping things condensed. Oh, it's starting to rain out here a bit as well, it looks like. Here, that conveyor pole. Chickens and quails, but never a cockatiel. Yeah, I know my mother was originally excited to, like, hear them whistling. But, not to hear them whistling, but, like, to hear them talking. But cockatiels aren't that type of bird. They do a lot of whistling. And just chirping in general. Okay. There we go. Now dump all that back in. Need 100. And I need 6. But there we go. That's going to help with making sure everything is under control. He's really silly, though, because he loves company. And, like, will start screaming if he's alone in a room and hears other people outside. But he also really hates hands. Despite the fact that I could very much tell from the way he interacts with some of his toys that he would love head pats and little head scritches. But unfortunately, he doesn't like hands. So, it's a moot point. It's not going to happen. I don't remember what this container was for, honestly, now that I've put it down. Did I have a use for it yet? Maybe I didn't. I may have messed up here. Hold on. He doesn't like any kind of, like, sticks. So I don't think he would be a big fan of a toothbrush, but that is something I can try. We'll see how it goes. I think I have a spare somewhere. Oh, a soft bristle one, too. Okay, so now that I've moved that over, we're good there. Need to make sure it's the right color, though. Okay. Now... this goes straight in here. To make the fuel rods, and I'll have to bring everything else in from further away. Oh, the thunder is starting to go a little bit, and my dog is hiding under my desk. Caesar continues to be a scared old man. Alright. There we go. So those are ready to route what they need. Yeah, he's turning 10 this year. He's not, like, crazy old, but he is an older man now. Yeah, it certainly has been a long time. Alright, let's see. I'll put this about here, just keep everything consistent. Oh god, the belt goes right there. Yeah, we'll be okay. Okay, so it gets down to this level. Let me get out from underneath. There we go. It might be best if I just do this. There, now I can see what I need. Fixonium's going in directly. We're good there. We still need everything else, though. And I guess we can start with the excited photonic matter. I believe this pipe might have some? Yes, it does. Okay. Yeah, so if I just route this a bit further, we'll be okay. I cannot rotate it the way that I need it to go. I have an idea. Let me stop hovering here. Oh, you're joking me. I can't get it exactly right. Oh well. Just do that. That's gonna be, I think, here. Nope, wrong side. Okay, it doesn't like doing that. There we go. Now go back and label everything. Or color code it. Okay, that's done. And Fixonium fuel rods are a dead-end production. They do not produce anything when used. There's no Fixonium waste material. Oh, it's really starting to come down outside. Hopefully we don't lose power or anything. Fingers crossed. Knock on wood. All that good business. Let's see. So next is going to be either the control rods or the trigons. No trigons being used there. I think the fuel rods might be one of the easiest to get to. Because we're going to be using them somewhere nearby. I think here? Yeah, here we go. Electromagnetic control rods. So we can just take this belt and split it. Okay, I have an idea. I don't know how well it's going to work, but I will try it. Nope, that's not going to work. Okay, default will work. Nope, another Amber Alert. Yep, I know. Sorry, that was right next to the mic. Even if it was quiet, it probably still came out fairly loud. There we go. Okay. Come on. I was saying the wrong button. That explains it. Alright. That is part number 3. We just need part number 4, and then everything will be ready to go. Fill in that gap. Now I need to find where the trigon is next being used. Let's see, it's being used for the biochemical sculptor, the Fixonium fuel rod's what I'm about to use it for, and the neural quantum processor. That's probably going to be our closest point. Okay, we're using neural quantum processors here, which means that this is probably where... No, that's superposition oscillators. Singularity cells. It's not an accelerator product, is it? Here we go. There are the trigons. Okay, and it looks like they're being used for something further ahead as well still. So let me follow them up here. It looks like they're going up that way. Okay. Hold on. Let me just get my way under here. There we go. Slide under here. Here we go. Okay. Oh, I can't get it under that pipe. Damn. I can't get myself under the pipe, I should say. There we go. Have that one more time. Okay. Give that a break. Trigons are over here. So I can break that belt now. Oh, looks like I was able to get a fairly straight line connection in. It's a little crooked, but honestly, good enough. Okay, and with that, we are producing the final power production stack. Oh, and we're making some dark matter residue. Okay, so I need to pump that back. And I need to drop this to 50%. There we go. At 50%, we're only using the 2.5 we're making to make 1.25 Fixonium fuel rods and 25 dark matter residue. Okay. So now, let's pipe the dark matter residue straight down. Let me try something. Bingo. There we go. The dark matter residue that we're producing is now being funneled back out of the system. Okay. So now, our last step is to take these fuel rods and send them over to be used in, once again, new power production. That's fine. We've got power again. Let me do a little math here. Okay, let's take a look. Okay, so it's 10 including the new layer. So that means we need 5. Which for now just means 4 more. Because we're sticking out by 1 anyways. Oh, it's okay, Caesar. Don't worry, honey. There we go. Oh. Kiddo doing adorable kiddo things. Alright. Oh, I'm down 1 heavy modular frame. Just need to swipe 1 from somewhere. That's fused modular frames. Don't have any heavy modular frames. But they do exist on the belt. There we go. Shove that back into the system. Need no haircut comb. Adorable. Okay. So how did I have this set up? It goes right in the middle. Okay. It's lined up with that one, and it's lined up with the middle. And it is lined up with the ground. Okay. Wait, no, I did this wrong. Or did I? No, I didn't. It was right. Okay, hold on a second. How much water are you using? Consumption 300 per minute. Max flow rate of 600 per minute. Okay. So we're still okay. And this is going to take Fixonium fuel rods. So let me go ahead and just grab the fuel rod and just bring it directly over. Oh. Just so I can see what it's trying to do. And we are at a production rate of 1.25 per minute. Okay. So I need to make sure we're not burning more than 1.25 per minute. Perfect, 1.25 per minute, and that's exactly 300 cubic meters of water. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Okay, there's no connection, that's fine. Oh, I actually have it clocked to that speed. That's hilarious. Yeah, he's doing a slide shuffle. He's happy. Okay. So next is getting the power connection, which is right on the junction. So right there. Sounds like there's something nearby. Oh, there it is. Free summer sleep. And welcome back from ads, everyone. Alright. Yeah, this is going to be the only one that we need. So now that if we just get the conveyor belt lined up, then we're good. There's no waste output from this, so everything should be alright. We do need more water, though. Your juice has been stolen. Oh, no. Okay, so I need to make sure that this is pushing the full 600 per minute. And slide jumping is still the fastest, like, manual way to move. Okay. So we're following this fourth belt, just to make sure that it's hooked up to the amount of pumps that it needs. And it is not. Okay, I'm glad I came to check. This is a super easy fix. Literally just gotta do that. Delete this. That there should do. And to check. Yep, this is set to do the maximum already. Okay, now we have our full water amount pushing through with no problems. Kiddo took your juice cup, took a sip, and just sat there, holding it like a teddy bear. Just hold it. It's mine now. Oh no, your child has learned materialism. I am sorry for your loss. It does also mean that he's not going to have any issues moving forward with capitalism as much, but also, damn, another materialist. We've failed. Okay, our power consumption is still going to our power production is still going to fluctuate a bit, it looks like. Yeah, because we're running out of water still. So let me drop this to 124. How do I exit this? There we go. And same with this one. Okay, I can even do 4.5. Just to use a little bit less water. So now that we're both at 299, as long as it actually pushes the full, like, 600, then we got no problems. Everything seems to be leveling out. And our max consumption seems to be in about the right spot. No, something is still dipping. Is it this one? Hard to tell. Okay. It'll take a little bit for them to pump up, since they're doing it with just that tiny bit of a difference, so we'll have to leave them alone for a while. Alright, and at this point we just need to route everything directly in. So, that's going to be here. There we go. Get a little closer. There we go. I got power again. Okay, this is just on the main layer. We'll follow along the outside. Hold on, something went a little wonky here. Stream started really bad. I've got no drop frames on my side, so... And I didn't get any kind of CPU warning, so I do think, unfortunately, that was on your end. I mean, hey, it just means that it was one of those situations where if you complain about it, it starts working again. Oh, it's stuttering for you as well? That's weird. One second. Right, easier way for me to do this is just pull up my own page. And mute the tab immediately. Okay, and I'll just keep doing stuff for a little bit and see how it looks. Alright, I'll just keep that up for a little bit and we'll see. I guess if I pull into mod view, it would be a little bit easier to look at. Because then the chat's back where it's supposed to be. Go back to the middle. Gotcha. I'm keeping an eye on it now, so If I see it stutter on my end, I'll know that there's definitely something going on. Like, I see the bitrate drop, not the bitrate, but I see it get crunchy video-wise. Here, let me set the quality to source. And see if that stops it from turning blurry and instead just makes it crunchy. Okay, here we go. So this is our connection point. But yeah, Paleo, remind me next time you're on call, just like in the server, and I'll go ahead and like let you see him a little, see Ollie a bit more closely. Why is it trying to connect all the way over there? What? I did this bend backwards. And there we go. Fixonium power is done. Let's just check to make sure that our power generation is still stable. Yes, we have got a straight production line. It doesn't look like the delay is that bad. Like, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 3 to 4 seconds. That's pretty normal, I feel like. It's not stuttering on my end, so unfortunately I'm not sure really what to say there. Like, go ahead and, like, I'm gonna say 1, 2, 3. On 3, go ahead and type out, just like, okay, or something like that. Alright, 1, 2, 3. Okay, so about 7 seconds for Cyber. Yeah, that's not terrible, all things considered. For me, it's probably a bit shorter because it's a closer data center. Alright. Looks like things are good. Is that slow reaction time? Okay. About how many seconds after I said 3 did you hit enter, would you say? I'm guessing it's probably about a second at most. I can't imagine it's more than that. Yeah, exactly. So, like, that's still, like, 6 seconds latency, which is still pretty good for Twitch. Okay, Paleo, if you just got that, then yeah, that is a significantly longer delay for you than it is for Cyber. That implies something that's closer to home for you. Maybe an issue between communications of the data centers for Twitch, or perhaps something else there. Yeah, that was like a full minute there. That's crazy. Okay. Before I do anything else, let me take this off my to-do list and take off Fixonium power. Oh, that didn't save. Edit. Take that off. There we go. So next up we got the ballistic warp drive. Yeah, no, there's absolutely a big delay there. That is unfortunate and unreasonable. And hopefully Twitch figures their shit out for that. Okay, so next up is the ballistic warp drive, which requires thermal propulsion rockets. Those are earlier. Singularity cells are earlier. Superposition oscillators are earlier. And dark matter crystals are earlier. Okay. So the superposition oscillator and the singularity cell are our latest ones. That'll give me a hint of where to build. Unfortunately, there is a good chance that it is the storm. Yeah. Okay, here's the superposition oscillators. So... I think what I need to do is build one of these one more time. I need to make enough space for it. There we go. Okay. So this is going to be making... enhance the output of the alien power augmenter. Do these get... as a byproduct of quantum encoding process? Alternatively generated in the converter. No, that's not what we're working for. Oh, I made the wrong thing, didn't I? Hold on. Ballistic warp drive is made in the manufacturer. Oh! Oh, that makes things a lot easier. That means that we can sneak it in over here. Like, sure, it's big, but, like, it's not as big as the other thing. Like, it's not long. There we go. There's gonna be some weird clipping, but we'll manage. Actually, maybe if I scooch it over by, like, 1, it'll be better. Yeah, there we go. That's better. Alright. So you are going to be making... Whoop! Oh god. Hi, Shadow Gale! Oh god, it's still... Oh, right. It's not still going. I forgot. I'm looking at the stream side of it. Let me close that to save my own internet. In case that's messing with the output any. So we're looking at industrial... No, not industrial. Here we go. Ballistic warp drive for the space elevator. Okay. Okay. And that's going to be a red step. There. Oh, perfect. It just lines right up. On top of now, we can just do another delay test, see if it's better. Sounds good. Okay. Just type okay, or time. Let's say time. It makes more sense. Say time when, like, press enter for the word time when I say 3 on a countdown from 1. 1, 2, 3. 4 seconds. Yeah, there you go. There we go. Okay. That's our crystal oscillator, or superposition oscillators. Yeah, it may have been... Oh, yeah, if it's mobile browser, that might have been it. Because Twitch has a, like, in the settings for it, in the browser, like, on the video itself, there's a setting you can enable to reduce latency. I forget if it's on the streamer side or on the viewer side or both. But if you reduce latency, it will sometimes cause more problems, and then vice versa. If you want more stability, you can undo that. So that might have been it. Psychiatrist appointment went well, increased doses of anxiety meds, and swap antidepressant to a new one. Nice! I'm glad to hear that they took things seriously and made some concrete steps for you there. That is wonderful to hear. Ah, okay. So we're going about here. Oh, pardon the bullet shot. Bullet fire. Alright. Fine, we'll cut that one out too. Make it that much easier. Okay, before I redirect the Trigons, let me go ahead and get these leveled out where they're supposed to be. Oh, right, I can't go underneath that pipe. I have to go over here. Let me do this. There we go. Now everything can come in without any trouble. Okay, so I think the singular. Okay, let me just find where these all first, or all of these are first, and then I can do a little bit of map marking to make things easier. So this is where we're trying to go. And we're looking for singularity cells. So here is one point that we're coming from. Oh, that's exactly where we're going. Okay, perfect. That makes things really easy. Done. Okay, so that's our singularity cells. Next is the dark matter crystal, which is here. Okay. There we go. Those are my night field generators. Okay. Last, we need the thermal propulsion room. Okay. Here they are. Okay. Okay. It's gonna be a little tight. Okay, never mind. There's not a gap for me to put it into. All right, we'll go over here. There we go. There we go. Okay. That is all parts connected. Yep, perfect. Everything is hooked in. We are good to go to make our ballistic warp drive. We can even throw a little bit of an output multiplier on there. Oh, we are almost out of radiation protection again. I just noticed that. Yeah, we're really burning through them. I'm going to grab a good amount this time. Nope. Not that one. There we go. There, 250. That should last us a good while. Hi, Chai. Welcome in. It's called Satisfactory because you can make the factory to your satisfaction. So you can make it to be as satisfying as you want it to be. Which, to me, this is a form of it being satisfying. Setting it up so that everything is in a concrete line together. Sorry, I happen to stand in a very loud spot. Let me move away from that. But yeah. Having everything be just like production line from start to finish of all steps and include storage for them, that's satisfying for me. Now, granted, if I was starting over, I would definitely do it a little bit differently. But that's not a problem for right now. Right now, we're so close to the end. So you control the level of satisfaction. Oh no, that's just a particle accelerator. It's just zooming up those particles. Nothing too big there. Alright. Good. So we've got 2 parts done. Now we just need to wait for the nuclear pasta to catch up. And then for all those ballistic warp drives to get made. And then we are finished with Phase 5, which I believe is the final phase. Unfortunately, the most of that is going to be literally waiting. There's not too much I can do in regards to that at the moment. So I will spend some time letting the game just kind of run on its own. But I am going to still do what I can to speed it up in the meantime. Oh, the particle accelerator isn't the one that can make a black hole. That's the quantum stuff. We were given a color palette tester thing we need to use, but if you try to type a hex code, it crashes the browser. Oh no. Jesus. Not sure where some of these parts came from. But I could put them into my dimensional storage. Smallest amounts first. There we go. And then the trigons. Okay. So, the biggest things right now... Let me edit to-do list, if it'll let me. Nope, okay. We'll do it this way. First, we'll clear that off. When the tools you get at university level are still AI slot. Yep, pretty much. Alright, so let's see. Nuclear pasta is still running slow, but we managed to get another, like, 50 in that time, so it's not crazy slow. That's like, I could leave the game running AFK for a while, and yeah. Good news at the labs last month, we actually created a goal while trying to create the pick. Nice. Gotta love that fusion. Yeah, they accidentally turned lead into gold. It was hilarious. God damn it. Alright. So, back here at the... Well, let me check something. No, okay, it is reduced audio. The other level is higher. This game is just kind of loud. Got it. Yeah, so we need more nuclear pasta. That's our big slowdown at the moment. Which nuclear pasta is this one. Okay, we have enough copper powder. It's the pressure convergence cube. That's our main slowdown at the moment. Interesting. So what's going on there? Radio control units are what we are lacking. Okay. So let's go back and find the radio control unit production. Turbo motors, adaptive control unit, neural quantum processor, radio control unit. Looks like for this one, we are lacking crystal oscillators. Okay, go one more step back. Automated wiring, motor, smart plating, modular frames, filters, rifle ammo, cluster novelist, computer. Production paused. Why did I pause production on computers? Interesting. Crystal oscillator. We are not lacking anything. Accidentally turning lead into gold while recreating the Big Bang is going to be nuclear fusion or fission. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, in general, alchemy was an attempt to play God in and of itself as well already, so, you know, it makes sense in its own way. Okay, so it looks like we have enough material of everything, it's just not producing fast enough. So let's track its output. Yeah. And see where everything is going. Okay, so it's going up to here. Oh yeah, the radio control unit. That's 1.25. And one more down. Hello, train. Oh, hold on. I have gotten a little lost. Hold on, let me get out and try again. I really wish I had made enough space for the underground stuff. Oh, absolutely. Magic and science are two sides of the same coin. We're trying to manipulate and work around... Well, no, you know what? Magic is not science. Magic is engineering that isn't quantified. Unquantified engineering. Because engineering is the application of science. And you can apply the scientific method in qualitative measures instead of quantitative. Okay, I think this is the belt. Yeah, I think this is the one still. No, that one. Okay, so we're going up to this machine. Ah, this one's trying to use 5 per minute. That's where our big slowdown is. Okay. It's hard to say because it's hard to have magic that isn't an applied science. I think is the best way to put it. Because, like, spell casting, casting magic, like, it's kind of like engineering in and of itself is a subject that can be studied, you know, which is an extension of science. Like, there's chemistry versus chemical engineering. They're extremely related. Welcome back, Morgan. Okay, anyways, we found where our slowdown is. It's here with the crystal oscillator. We are spending way too many of them. So I need to figure out if there's a reason that I need 5 superposition oscillators, or if I can slow that down. No, we need 1 superposition oscillator per minute. Maybe a little more. 3. We need 3 per minute. And that's only if we want this at full speed. If we want to slow this down to, say, 50%, then we only need 1 here. And then AI expansion server's paused anyways. There we go, 1.25 per minute. So now let me slow this one to 62.5. That's using 3.125. Never mind. Nope. I want 1.25. There we go. Okay. So now we're only using 1.25 and 1.25. So as long as we're only using 2.5 total, we're okay. Or making 2.5. So let me go back and double check now. The thing is, the scientific method is used in magic as well. Like, it's an exploration of phenomena, setting an hypothesis, and, like, you know, like, the process to do, like, to study magic is the same as it is with science. It is, like, a science in its own kind of way. It was a lot of experimentation in the past, for the most part. For when it comes to, like, the traditional forms of magic. Like, when you're talking about, like, where the fuck is the thing I was looking at earlier? Is it over here? Sorry, I'm getting distracted because I need to find this. Okay, we are doing 2.5. Okay. Everything is good. If we want to speed things up, we have to make more crystal oscillators. But otherwise, we're okay. Ugh, okay. That's everything balanced out there. It's not going to speed up our production of the other material by that much, because it's still going to split 50-50, but yeah. Yeah, sure, go ahead, Morgan. I kind of derailed my own argument a moment ago, so, like, yeah. Like, older forms of magic and new forms of magic are both done through a form of trial error, you know, set a hypothesis, create an experiment, see if you get, like, you know, reproducible results, and then let people know about it, publish it. Or just put it into practice and use it, you know? Because, you know, obviously there's a lot of stuff that's, like, copyrighted and shit, so... Brain was hyped to play a game, but now Brain is trying to get Body to go play the game. Hey, 3 streak, hell yeah. Those are definitely moving very slowly. Just because it's such long pauses between when I do stream and don't. But yeah, so... Brain wants to play a game. Body... What state is the body in? Like, what is it up to? Does it not want to do anything? Or does it not want to play games specifically? Also, I finished my lemonade. Let me refill my water. Or refill with water, I should say. I recently found out, like just today, I found out that the cup that I use, I can fit a standard, like, cup lid onto it. Like the kind that's used for, in fast food places for their drinks. Uh-oh, I am out of the fruit punch concentrate. Time to use the next one. Oh, that is super concentrated. Oh, shit. Uh-oh. This might currently be undrinkable. Hold on, I need to add more water. Okay, hopefully I can actually drink this. Body aching and not just responding well, but brain doesn't know what to do because body... Give yourself a countdown or set a time for you to start doing stuff. If you kind of create an occasion that you need to respond to, it'll help to make things easier to do. Theoretically speaking, magic is the manipulation of matter. No. So we need to, so all we need to do is biologically modify human steps or a conduit that allows us to modify the principles of matter at a range proportional to the person's emotional, spiritual capacity. Kind of. Magic is, I guess you could say, more so a method of interaction between a person's spirit and the external world. Or no. A person's internal spirit with other things. Because sometimes it's just acting on yourself, sometimes it's acting on things around you. And it doesn't necessarily need to be physical things. Okay. Luckily, it's not too concentrated. We're good. But yeah, like, I can go ahead and explain the way that I do my tarot stuff, for example. You are of the belief that magic isn't adding or removing things out of thin air. Oh, no, by no means. Yeah, no. Conservation is still very much a real thing. Like, you're not going to... Like, creation and destruction of matter, creation and destruction of energy are not a thing. It's a matter of conversion, still. It just like, can you confirm essentially like spiritual, like spirit or magical energy into other forms of energy or forces that can do things? That's another way of looking at it. It's still a conversion. It's not a production or destruction. But yeah, how would I do this? Redirecting existing energy to apply forces. Yeah, exactly. Not always to apply forces, sometimes it's just converting one energy type to a different energy type. But it's an application of, like, a metaphysical form of energy. One that is not a commonly, like, one that's not represented by current sciences. It's hard to say really what that... There's no common term for it. Of, like... Oh, let me move somewhere where there's not a drone landing. And I'm not constantly ticking radiation. But, like, how would I explain... Like, I'm trying to think about it in the form of examples. Like, with, like, divination is one of the easiest ones to, like, think off the top of my head as a popular form of magic. When people talk about magic that literally makes things vanish... Oh, absolutely. Yeah, no, there's two forms of vanishing, I guess you could say. One is a form of teleportation. It doesn't disappear from reality, per se. They could be teleporting it back home to their own house, to a pocket dimension, or to just a void space of some kind. Like, if they're not being careful about what they're doing. Because most of the time when people are doing, like... If you're thinking about, like, display-type magic, like show-type magic, most of those are obviously trick of the hand and stuff. Just, you know, or like redirecting your focus. But if we're taking those literally, most of the time when they make something disappear, they make it reappear. So it's never like actually deleting a thing from existence. In a direct, like, if you were looking at it literally magically, that the application would be, again, pocket dimension or just another space physically. Like, it could be inside of a hat, behind someone's ear, whatever method they want to do. Pocket dimension is kind of the easiest way to do it, as like explanation-wise. Magic is energy. It cannot be created or destroyed. Just change shape to fit the need. Spells, symbols, wand movements, blah, blah. Do not understand. Gotcha. So, all of those things, the symbols, wand movements, incantations, runes, all of those things are different tools to try and shape the energy and direct it. It's entirely a form of, what's the word here? They're tools of the imagination, is a way to put it. And I don't mean to say that they're fake. When I say tools of the imagination, I mean in a sense that they are helping you to use your imagination to create an idea in your mind of what effect you're trying to create. It's an invocation of shape, of like what shape you're trying to get the magic to form. Also, give me 1 second. I just need to close the door because my mother came back and Caesar's going downstairs. Mike is unmuted. 1 quick second. Okay, Ollie, calm down. Ollie, you can chill. Hi, buddy. Hello. Hello. Hello, buddy. You gonna chill? There you go. Okay, he's calm. Okay, I am back. Yeah, they're energy manipulators. It's like pipes, you can say. Like, it changes the direction of it. Or like a filter, it changes the or like a conversion piece, like changing from a larger pipe to a smaller pipe, or from a round one to a square one, like an adapter kind of thing. It's like an adapter, I think is a good way to put it. There are adapters taking the energy and helping to change its form, its type, whatever things like that, to make it be the thing that will create the effect that they want. And a lot of it comes down to just essentially symbolism. The more that a person can like independently like recognize what a symbol means, be it to themselves or other people can recognize what it means, the more potent it does at like shaping that energy. So it could be just personal significance, it can be like a universal significance, but symbols. It does the same thing it does in our head. We see a shape, it makes us think of something. It's using the same principle. You're good at Candy Crush. What's the problem? What's wrong with being good at it? Alright, since we talked for a bit, let me go ahead and take a look at what's going on here. Okay, we're at 44. It's not speeding up a crazy amount, but it is moving. And then let me look at... Okay, so we're at 23. It'll take a bit, but we'll be alright. I think at this point... the best thing that I can do is just kind of go and like uncover more of the map, I feel like. Just kind of adventure a bit. Start by uncovering whatever this patch is that I haven't done before and just explore. Just buy time, basically. They have an esports competition on it right now and you're number one in your qualifier with 15 times the score. Jesus Christ. Alright. So yeah, we're gonna do a little bit of adventure for now. Just to kind of do things, buy time, that kind of thing, you know? Actually do something in the game rather than just hang around the factory and wait. We might find some more Somers loops that'll help boost things. We might find some more Mercer spheres to increase our dimensional storage capacity and upload speed. Oh, damn, okay. Well, shit. Hell, go for it. And yeah, there's still plenty of points that I haven't tapped that could have theoretically sped up a lot of these processes, but... setting up the logistics of it would have taken so long that, like, it just wasn't really worth it. I mean, hey, by the sound of it, it sounds worth it, because it's $1 million. Okay, this area is about done. I'm not going to worry about all the little tiny, like, specks. Okay, that's our next one. I mean, hey, that fits the role for you to be in, I guess, currently. So what's the problem? Admitting that you are a parental figure. Oh no. It's not like you literally have a child or something that already does that. I see a blue power slug. It's not really worth it, in all honesty. Actually, I heard something back here. Nope, I don't hear it anymore. Just run under here. Listen, all I'm saying is that, well, we got the ad going, so I'll wait till it's done. I forgot this road isn't being used anymore. Yeah, we're heading up there. Which I think right there, where the cursor is now, I think I see a Mercer sphere up there. Go by our gasoline, basically, power generators. Let me hop back on here. Hi, Faye. Welcome in. Hopefully you're doing well. Oh, okay, we're good. Yeah, we're at the final stretch of the game for the most part. So, right now I'm doing a little bit of exploring the map. Mostly just like in areas I haven't been. And gathering various, like, one-off resources like this. Oh, now the ad break is starting. My bad. Other way around. Yeah, that's fine. Also, I do see a purple power slug. I will go for that. Blues are the lowest. Yellows are in the middle. Purples are worth the most. And then I can multiply them as well. Listen, Paleo, all I'm hearing is you've got a good chance at the running, you know? Needs 10 megawatts. Okay. That's gonna be a bio processor.
Sampling indicates this freighter may have come from a planet run by apes.
Oh my god, Planet of the Apes reference, are you kidding me? Oh wait, you can dismantle these afterwards? What? Oh my god, I did not know that. I knew you could, like, pick up the extra parts on the ground, but I didn't realize you could literally just dismantle the actual, like, crashed structure itself. It just makes sense now that I think about it. Like, why shouldn't you be able to? Okay. Let's see. For the most part, we'll start by following the cliff face over here. Actually, hold on. Okay, Mercer's Fear this way. There we go. Ads are over. Welcome back. Okay, so once again, following the cliff face. Okay, we got another one coming up. I hear the spiders. They are... Okay, so, yeah. Because I can hear the spiders, that means that there's an underground cave. I just need to find the entrance. That's... Yep, that's it right there. Oh, I don't have any nobelisks. Oh wait, I do. What is happening? What is the button to change? Hold on. There we go. Sorry, buddy, you might die. You did, thank goodness. See, those cat faces are spider-like enemies, so I have I have the arachnophobia setting on.
Your waves lap at our shores.
When will you land?
There we go. I'll take the bacon agaric. Yep, we're going this way. Ah, there it is. It's on this giant egg. Alright, come on, buddy. Thank you. Alright. Another Mercer Sphere this way. Ah, I see it.
Follow the veins to the altar and chant.
Okay, another one this way. Oh, there's another cave. Okay. Wait. Yeah, it's like right underneath this hill. I will be a little upset if this is just the blue power slug. Yes, it was. Damn it. Okay, this might be the cave that I opened up earlier. I might just be running through it backwards now. Yes, I am. Okay. God damn it. Okay, maybe there's a cave entrance somewhere over here. Doesn't look like it. Okay. Wait, no, I still hear them. So maybe there is an entrance around here. Behind the waterfall, maybe? No, damn. Oh, I'm hearing them from down here. That one was a stronger one. Yeah, no cave on this side. Is there a cave over here, maybe? Doesn't look like it. Weird that they were here. They're usually only in caves. Alright, let's get back up top. Okay, gotta go a little more this way to clear the rest of the cliff face. Yeah, that's the one that I went into already. Oh, here it is. Okay. Bingo. Awesome. Okay. Now that won't keep taunting me. Well, it was a little too downhill. There we go. That looks like something up there. Yep, that's a Mercer sphere. Nice.
Live, laugh, consume.
I do want to go over there to that purple power slug. I do see that crashed wreck over there. We're back to one of to my old favorite building location, where I built my mega factory in the past over the water. It got nerfed, but it's still very good. I intentionally went in the desert though because I wanted to do something different. Excuse me. Okay. No, I don't see anything that looks like it would be a Mercer sphere out there. Yeah, like right there over the land and the water is like exactly where I would build. It looks a little different actually now that I look at it. No, over the water there is where I would build. I remember now. Yeah. And it would stretch sometimes over the land, but like copper there, iron, 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 limestone there, limestone over there somewhere, quartz right there, coal a little bit further down there, oil not too far away from here as well. Like, it's just a good spot. Nope, we got a signal. This way. There it is. Bingo. And then I'll get that power slug while I'm over here. Oh, there's another Mercer sphere. Perfect. Hello, Mercer sphere.
Witness a single strand of the tapestry.
We gotta get up on top of this cliff here. Or maybe not. No, that's quartz. Honestly, if they're just gonna run away, I'm happy with that. Looks like we have another under... Whoa. Okay. Easter egg music disc. I'll take it. And it looks like we have another cave. Let's check over here. Oh, never mind. There's just another Mercer sphere.
Play for us.
Okay, no sign of a cave yet. No, that's a bauxite. Ah, here we go. Here's something. Was that all that was in here? Oh, that's a little unfortunate. Well, I do see those rocks over there, so I'm guessing there's something over here. Somer's Loop, nice. That's definitely worth it. What is that? Rubber? Okay. That's just a blue, not worth worrying about. Okay. Somewhere over in this direction, there's still a cave I need to find. Oh, that was just a plant. Okay. Ah, here we go. I'll leave you all to your cave. I don't see why you shouldn't make yourself a hot cocoa. Oh, we got another reading. Nice. I mean, if you have that hot cocoa, you're probably going to fall asleep.
This is a shrine to Windows and Vita.
I think I've been down there. This way. Oh. Hello, Mercer Sphere. Ow. Ow. Back this way. Oh, that's a nice coal vein. Up top, probably. Yep, it's going up while I'm going up. There it is.
Look through the window and witness a play.
And let's see if there's anything fun up here. Nope, not in particular. Thank you for the head pats.
Witness a single strand of the tapestry.
Night night, Morgan. Have a good night. Alright, let's head back up towards where we were. Is that seriously just a blue power slug? Well, that's disappointing. I see a repair site. We can head over there. Hundred 20 megawatts. Okay. Let's see. 120 is going to require 4 of these. All right. Those hard drives will be nice for getting some alternate recipes. And we'll see how that goes. Honestly, probably about time that I start heading back. We'll do a progress update to see how things are going. Oh, is that another SAM site? Nice. I don't need it, but that's nice. So yeah, we'll go ahead and hurry back. Ooh, actually, purple power slug first. Bingo. Yeah, we'll go ahead and make our way back so that we can check how things are progressing on those materials. And then we will also be able to make use of that, of our time back, to go ahead and start building the auto sorter, because I forgot about that. There we go. I see a yellow. I'll grab that on our way. It's okay if we get shot a little. Ah, damn it. I hit the wrong part of the angle. There we go. There we go. Now that we're back at the oil station, we just gotta wait for the train to come back. Alright. I mean, honestly, we don't know how long it's gonna be. I'll just start running. And if I see the train on the opposite side, I know that it's coming. Ooh, wait. The Mercer Spheres recharge, it looks like. Because there's no way I haven't gotten this one yet. Oh, if so, that's lovely. If Mercer Spheres are a renewable resource, that's great. Can't tell if I missed the train. Nope, there it is. I think that's the one that we're looking to. Yeah, that's the one that we would have hopped on. So, it's a good thing that we didn't wait. Oh. There we go. Oh, it just paused because the train was loading more in. Okay. That's fair. That's fair. I can put those 50 back. Okay, so let's check out the progress is going first. We are at 34. That seems to be going especially slow. I think we might be missing something. Dark matter crystals. Okay. Interesting thing for us to be out of. Let me look into it. We are running low on dark matter residue, specifically. And we're out of supercomputers. Okay. Now I'm starting to see the connections. Okay. Because we're out of computers, because computers were paused for some reason. Okay. So it's time to unpause the computers. Okay. That'll speed that up again. All that happened is we drained through our surplus of computers. No big deal. We got another 50 nuclear pasta, and then a little more on top of that. So that's, again, just a matter of letting it run, and we'll be alright. Okay, I do know this stream was a bit on the shorter side, but I think I might go ahead and call it soon, sometime before the next ad break. We still got a little bit of time, so, like, you know, I'm not going to disappear immediately here, but yeah. Just saying, probably not going to be a crazy amount more. And I need to run all of these through here because of the fact that we need the Somers loop. We need the Somers loop to double our power shard amount. Just for maximum efficiency. You know what I mean. Then now the alien remains, starting with these hog proteins. Let that run for a bit. And throw that in. If I remember correctly, I have a bin. Yeah, I believe it's this one here. That I can just throw my wood and leaves into. And it'll take them for processing over there and sort them automatically. So I don't have to worry about that anymore. Okay, next is the hatcher. Next is the stingers. And lastly, the spitters. Ah, bless. We have almost 100 power shards. Thank goodness. The summer's loops I can put into storage. $15 out of 23. We don't have any more. Okay. Wait. That's 23. Oh my god. $199. There we go.
Dimensional expansion finalized to 500%. Despite further efforts, parts could not be broken down further than their elementary particles, nor could the storage become more dense without the particles spontaneously reacting with one another and losing their deconfined state. Yet somehow more matter can now be stored in the same dimension.
We sang our growth song because we like your shallow efforts. Up and down our shallow illusion, up and down disappear in the deep.
That is very thoughtful, I think. I appreciate the attempts at sharing scientific knowledge, however perhaps we should wait until we have a more optimal way of exchanging data.
Okay, all that's left is 23 more Mercer spheres, and then we can get the speed finalized out as well. And then all that we got left is the ionized fuel, and that's everything. Like, we have the turbo fuel, we have the rocket fuel. It's just the ionized fuel now. And then... Oh, right, I threw my hard drives in here. We can scan a hard drive. No, that's not what I wanted. There we go, opening clearance. Okay, so you just gotta analyze it, that's it. And that takes, what, 10 minutes? Okay. So we can let that do its thing. And for the most part, the game just kind of needs to run. There are some things I could optimize theoretically, but I'm not going to worry too much about it for now. Yeah, everything's already refilling for the most part on its own. We don't have to worry about that. Okay, so we don't need the copper sheets. Those are already full. Gotta wait till these finish uploading. I guess we could also do the, this uploader here. I forgot we also have this one. There we go. Okay, we don't need cable. Oh, we can throw another 50 of these in. honestly, if I had more Mercer Spheres, I would definitely want to start uploading more of the, like, my ammo, novelisks, iodine-infused filters, regular filters. So that way I just have, like, supplies on me at all times. That would be nice. Okay, I uploaded those, we're good. We're good on wire. Upload those. We're definitely good on those. Okay. Once once that finishes up, I can start putting the screws in as well. In the meantime, let's go back over here. Because we know we don't need those anymore. There we go. Everything is uploading properly now. So let me go ahead and edit the to-do list. So first off, we have ionized fuel that we need to start making. I think that's the main one, besides just hunt for more Mercer Spheres. Oh, there was that one other item that we unlocked recently. Alien Power Matrix. So what does this do, and why would I need a lot of them? That's the nuclear power. Main factory, all trains, uranium source, aluminum and quartz, iron and copper, main base, all power, concrete and biomass, caterium, sulfur, and steel. So then... what? Have I not made the alien power augmenter yet? Oh, those consistently use the things. Okay. Okay, so I need to get back some Somers loops. That's what I'm learning. I need to give myself back the Somers loops so that I can use them for... okay, there's none in there anyways. None in there either. Okay. So I need to get back 10 so that I get the power augmenter, and that way we can boost our power production. I'll take that. Thank you. They'll slow things down a little, but that's okay. It's gonna take a while to find them, I'm noticing. one more. Actually, we'll just take them both back. Okay. So next is going to be the alien power matrix. Which this is going to require superposition oscillators and a constant supply of power shards. Power shards, we're going to need to start making synthetic power shards. Okay. So that's going to be our first step. Synthetic power shards. Then alien power matrix. Alien power relay. Okay. So that's going to be our next step then. And that'll be probably what I do next. Oh, that peaked the audio. Sorry about that. Okay, this is making our superposition oscillator, which means that our alien power matrices. Quantum encoder, okay. The quantum encoder will have to be somewhere over here. Production? Oh, this is another big one. Okay. Not the end of the world. And power matrix. And this is going to make more dark matter residue. Then now, the power augmenter. Great. So it's going to consume 5 per minute. Which means that we need this to be... we need this to be... double. That's a lot of superposition oscillators. We're gonna have to speed that up. And then this needs to be connected to power later. Oh, good. Okay, it's giving a 10% boost just by being plugged in. That's nice. Oh, and it's also just producing some power as well. It's producing 500 megawatts. That's nice. So nice. Okay, so it just makes more power by itself. And then it's also giving a 10% boost to all of our power as well. And then we can boost it additionally. Yeah, it looks like we'll be able to boost it additionally with the alien powered matrix. Maybe. I'm not sure I'm fully understanding it. Either way, we only need one of these. That's the important thing. And this is a dead end. We don't have to go any further than this. We'll need to get this one hooked up and get everything hooked into it. There we go, it's powered now. We'll have to get the sand fluctuators in, the power shards in. There we go. I think for the ease of production and everything, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make... Oh, I need cooling systems. Okay. Let's go grab those. There we go. So now we have the cooling systems being put into our storage. It's going to be a little cramped, but I do want to try and do things a little differently here. I can make this work. This is going to be making... Wait. So they power shards are in a quantum encoder. Yeah. Select recipe. Oh, okay, here we go. Synthetic power shards. And then we need 15 power shards per minute. This is making 1.25. Oh, wait. 5 per minute. Okay. So it's not quite enough by itself. We're going to need to build 3 of these. That's a little annoying. Oh, wait, this doesn't need to be connected. What am I doing? I hooked up the wrong thing. Okay, I mean, we can do it. I'm not a big fan of having to run 3 of these, but I don't exactly have a ton of choices here. And this is just for it to break even. Like, this is just for us to get a neutral amount of these out. Like, this thing is going to eat 5 per minute. And for this to just make 5 per minute, we need 15 power shards per minute. So, like, we're not even going to get any extra power shards if we do this. This is just to... Actually, I just realized we can make 2. We can just boost them. Make things a little easier. Okay, these are both powered. And they'll both make 7.5. Yeah, I can do like a 200, 100, 2 at 150. I don't have to build 3 of them. That was a little excessive. And then I can theoretically boost them, their speed to make more. We'll be okay. Getting everything to hook together is going to be interesting. I mean, unless I want to do the stacking version again. Since they're doing the exact same thing, you know? Nah, we'll just do this. That's not what I wanted. There we go. So now I just need to feed it into these 3, and we're okay. We'll still have to do the pipes as well, but we can do that underground. Okay. Yeah, this is going to be a lot of work that I don't really have in me at the moment. But at least I can get everything ready on the end. There we go. Everything's hooked up and ready to go now. Just a matter of actually feeding the materials into this one and then into that one. Which, I mean, like, feeding that first one's not exactly an issue. I can set that up here. Like, there, done. That's it, you know? That's the power shards going in. Then we still need the sand fluctuator and the superposition oscillators. Which superposition oscillator is also here, so that's, once again, not an issue. There we go. Superposition oscillators are in. There we go. That's all the spares gone, but that's fine. It's still missing the excited photonic matter and the sand fluctuators, but that's fine. We can figure those out later. Okay, actually, I can go ahead and hook up the first step. Well, actually, this is the excited photonic matter right here. So actually, we can get this one done. Let's do it the other way around. Actually, no, I need that for linear lineup, or for like one direction of the lineup. There, that'll do. There we go. So now we have literally everything into this one. This one's done, except for the sand fluctuator. But we have the power shard line hooked up, and the and the photonic matter hooked up in the superposition oscillator. So yeah, this literally just has one more step, and it's done. And then this still has all of its processing to go. And of course the outputs for everything. All this dark matter residue has to go somewhere. May as well hook it up so the outputs are ready to go as well. Perfect. We have a pipeline right there. Okay, that one's hooked up. Now we just need to get this one hooked up as well. There we go. Now it all has somewhere to go. So we're good there. We are going to need to speed up our dark matter... our dark matter crystal production, I think. We might just need to double it, honestly. We're running low on dark matter residue. So it's kind of bottlenecking itself. Never mind, we don't have the dark matter residue, there's no point in doing anything else. Time crystal, dark matter crystal, and quartz crystal. And excited photonic matter. We might be able to plug in the photonic matter now, actually. Yeah, there it is. It's literally right there. Can I just stick this on top? No? Okay. There we go. Excited photonic matter is being pumped into both sides. So now it's just a matter of the other three. Okay. There we go. Those are our next steps. Because I already accidentally did one of them. I didn't think I'd be able to, but... I mean, we got there. We'll do one last check to see if we have more stuff to take away. 45... 46... I said... 46%, 48, 49, 50. Okay. So now we're at least at 500. And we're still only at 38 on that. Our limit is dark matter crystals. We are losing dark matter directly here. I don't think there's too much we can do about this. Because we need some way... Actually, hold on. Let me check something. This will refund back out dark matter residue. For every 5 it uses, it's going to push out another 30. So it's a 1 to 6 ratio, so it's producing dark matter over there. Making this system might actually help. Because these are both making dark... these are all going to make dark matter. Yeah, so this actually is going to help us get to phase 5 faster. Oh, maybe I should do it now then. We're not that far away. Let me see if I can do it. I'll see if I have the energy to do it. Time crystals, dark matter crystals, and quartz crystals. First is dark matter crystals. There we go. There we go. That's of dark matter crystals being pumped into these two systems. Okay. Next, we need time crystals, and then quartz crystal. Alright, so where are we making time crystal? Time crystal is somewhere back here, if I remember correctly. That's just making excited photonic matter. And this is sitting idle. We don't have to make any more excited photonic matter. This thing is chilling. Excite ingot. Time crystal. Here we go. We have a lot of distance to cover. There we go, that's time crystals. Done. Last is quartz crystal. Okay, there we go. Let's put the sticker here. Okay, and then I can come back to it later. I can just follow this silica line all the way back. Nope, okay. Okay, here's some quartz crystal. Found it. Okay, and it took a turn back there. It's not that. Okay. Did I find a nice spot? Not quite, almost. I think this is the closest I'm gonna get. Okay. Sorry, I gotta break you for a minute. There we go, okay. hold on a second. Let me get to a clear spot. Here we go. Okay. Okay, there goes the quartz crystal. Almost there. Okay, that is everything. And that'll make more dark matter residue. And this will make even more dark matter residue. I just need to get it hooked up. Well, not necessarily that. I need the fluctuators. Once I get the fluctuators in here, that will be everything. Let's see where those fluctuators are being made. If I remember, they're pretty far back. Yeah, here we go. And they're not even being used for anything yet. So far, so good. And there we go. And that is the alien power matrix being produced. There we go. Now it's being boosted to 30% instead of 1%. Or 10%. And I see there's the power boost now. Nice, and they're being made at the exact speed that they are necessary. And that's pushing our capacity to be where it needs to be. And this should make it that we are making a lot more dark matter residue again. Here, I'll throw in one more and make it make 6 per minute. And I will temporarily speed up our power shard production as well. Just because it'd be nice to have extra power shards. But yeah, this should resolve a lot of our dark matter residue issues. Which should make it a lot easier for us to make dark matter residue. Yeah, we're not fully caught up yet to the amount of production that we want. But this thing is just sitting here maxed out. I'm assuming this is, yeah, just... Oh no, it's not sitting empty. Yeah, we're not at max flow rates. We're fine. Well, that synthetic power shard's done. Which is increasing the amount of dark matter that we're getting back out. Just a matter of we still need enough dark matter crystal to make the power shards. It does look like our matrix production is outpacing our matrix consumption. I just need to see that say 3 out of 1 for a split second. There it was. Okay. So it's absolutely increasing. Good. Which means that that'll fill, which means this will fill, which means that this will fill and stop, which means that we're going to start having extra power shards end up in here. If the system is just left to run consistently. So, with enough time, infinite power shards. I do think I will speed up the process a bit, though, and skip the middleman. Ah, but we're running low on superposition oscillators. Okay. We are producing power shards, though. That's good. Here, I'll throw in my last 9, sure. So, superposition oscillators is our current issue. Also, if that's using 18, that means that these need to use 9. Or they need to make 9. No, they're making 10. Okay, we're good. I'll have to do some calculations to see if I am using up too much of the... No, because I'm producing dark matter residue back out constantly. It looks like it's speeding up. This time should be able to make 4 bursts. No, it's a little slow still. Well, let me back away because these are so loud. Good God. Okay, we ran out. It stopped. Yeah, we're back down to 10% boost. Because we ran out of superposition oscillators. Oh, that's burning a lot of them. Oh, God. That's 18 per minute. We are not producing nearly as many as we need in order to use this system. Okay. Yeah, no, scratch that. Well, I mean, actually, let's do that, but let's put that on pause. Yeah, we don't have that many superposition oscillators to use right now. I'll take that back out. Take those power shards back. Feed them back into here. There we go. Yeah, we're still running low on dark crystals, a dark matter crystal as well. But this produces more dark matter than is required to make a new dark matter crystal back. It's a 1 to 6, while it's a 1 to... it gives a 1 to 6 ratio, but it only costs 1 to 5 to make it. Or 5 to 1 to make it. So we're good on that front. Just throw that back into the system. All of these extra parts, honestly. Don't need plastic. Okay. Still doing its job. Alright. And then we take one more look at the ballistic. That was back here, right? We didn't need to go that. No, it's further ahead. Oh, it's one of these two. It's that one. Okay. 45. Okay. It's running at a good rate, and we'll be able to cut it off later. going nearly the 4 hours that I usually try to go for. So you know what? It worked out in the end. And with this, we'll have a good amount of power shards. So we'll be able to speed up a bunch of different production steps earlier on in the chains. So my plan for now is going to be, I'm going to go ahead and end stream, and I'm going to go ahead and let the system keep running in the background while I go ahead and just take a break for a while. And if we get to the 500 nuclear pasta and 200 ballistic warp drives, then I'll go ahead and just shut it off and save that for next time. If not, I'll let it run between streams still as well until we get up there. Or at least see if we get the power shards to a pretty good level. So yeah, next time we'll do the ionized fuel, and I'll hopefully have these materials ready. At least the ballistic warp drive looks like it'll be ready. The nuclear pasta, maybe not yet. Alright, let's see if the man was done. Fertile uranium with nitric acid and sulfuric acid. Interesting. So you take uranium and uranium waste to make non-fissible uranium. No, okay, never mind. That's not necessary. Petroleum coke into diamonds? Yeah, sure. We'll get that. And I will do another hard drive. I'll just keep running the hard drives in the background as well. But that is going to be everything for today. Let me go ahead and save the game. Alright. Oh, I'm sorry. I just realized I had the headphones on for a lot of that. Yikes, I am so sorry. That was blasting y'all's ears out. I am so sorry. I need to make that button, like, turn red whenever it's active, so I see it better. Okay, I can delete that post. Not gonna be necessary anymore. And there's people lurking, but I'll see what happens if I try to start a raid, if it'll actually do something. If there are people around for it. If there are, cool. If not, then I'll just go ahead and cancel it. Actually, oop, I do see someone that we could raid. Say, if it just says like 1 or 2, I'm not going to bother, but if it's more than that, I will go ahead. Start raid. Okay. Yeah, it looks like it's just saying the 1. Okay. That's fine. I'm not going to worry about it then. We'll just cancel it. Alright, but yeah. With that, thank you everyone that was here before. Anybody still here now, anybody watching later, I will see you all next stream. Which, hopefully, medical stuff should be a bit resolved by the next stream. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Because it looks like we're going to have a good step soon.